Hi. Ooh, how's it going? A touch early today. I went to the grocery store and bought myself an all-natural caffeine energy drink. 0 sugar.
Sup, Rec?
Is TTS really quiet, or is that just me? How do I increase that? Oh wait, maybe if I... This might be really... Hold on. I'm going to increase the overall volume for myself.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, so everything should be the same volume.
Yay, frog girl.
But now I can hear you. What's happening?
Hello 3, how are you?
I am doing just dandy.
Yesterday I did not draw nothing, but now I'm ready to draw something.
Nice. Yay. Ooh, speaking of drawing things, remind me to come to the bulletin board. I have something cool to show you. We won't do it right away. We'll wait for some people to come in. Fubar seems to be, busted today for some reason or another. No clue why. Fubar filters. I didn't do anything to it. It's just straight up not working. Oh well.
Record, did you see the new Silent Hill trailer?
No, not really. I never really, I don't subscribe to, Silent Hill or Resident Evil. Not really a horror gamer. Oh well. That's upsetting. Why? It just looks like crap. I'll just have it off like that, I suppose. That's fine. What are you gonna do?
It's the movie.
Oh, the movie. Yeah, it's probably... Well, does it look good? Those types of movies don't usually have a very good track record. Let's head on over to the drawing desk, shall we? Ah. Oh wait, hold on, now it's working. What? Whatever. I don't get it. Anywho, we have lots to do tonight, but I'm also a little bit hungry. So I'll be fighting off my hunger while drawing and pounding this energy drink. Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Hi.
Hello. So for today's task, we need to draw Cecil looking very excited, talking excitedly. That is today's task. Maybe not super excitedly,
yes,
but just a little, what would you even call it? We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Why is this? What? Why do I have no... Everything is broken. Hang on. Gotta turn my tablet off and on. I have no line... what do you call it? Line sensitivity? Thinosity? Are you okay? What is going on? Of all the things, that could just suddenly not work.
Do you think River would have been considered a god in the Stone Age?
I don't know how to really respond to that. Let's put on some... What is this? Yeah, there we go.
Pressure sensitivity?
Pressure sensitivity, yes. How the... What? I can't... That ruins everything. Why is it not... Oh my god. Hang on. I'm unplugging the tablet things and plugging them back in. I literally cannot begin if I don't have pressure sensitivity. Come on. No!
Said you like that new Aliens show.
Oh. What? Huh?
Frog Frog Dog. How is everyone today?
Well, I was doing okay. Now I have to figure out why my pressure sensitivity's not working. Let's see. Is that a new record for, like, technical issues? Whack-em... Pressure...
It's because it's shot.
Sensitivity... not working.
Bungie has been dead.
Yes, it's tragic. He did not make it. Interference from another device near the tablet. No. What are you talking about? No. Now look at that. That's...
OMG, what?
Ah. Okay, hang on.
Chester killed Punchy.
Oh no. Do you think that... Do you think?
Yeah. Frog TUME.
I wish. Disconnect tablet, go to Windows. Uninstall Wacom... No! Oh my god. I don't have to restart the stream. That sucks so much.
Hi.
Oh. Wait, maybe if I restart SAI, maybe that'll fix it. It won't, but let's see. Yes. One moment.
Do it anyways. 10 minutes, new record.
Alright, fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's a really big canvas. I really should have, like, began a new canvas at some point, but this is just one big, huge SAI file. It takes a really long time to load up on initial boot. Not usually this long. Why? Oh my god.
Your record,
here it
what
is.
would you do with all the bees at your command?
Okay, fingers crossed. Oh, yes! Oh, we have pressure.
Fingers crossed.
That was almost really scary.
Okay.
Whew. Okay, my face... I thought I lost control of my face there for a second, too. Whew. Alright, we're fine. Just pretend that didn't happen. Alright.
Record is also a tech nerd, LOL. Do you want to own a cat named Grayson?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying that? Alright, we'll do a little... Sketchamadoo.
Sooner or later your computer will explode. Just say yes. Oh, do you have any pets? I am obsessed with my cat LMAO cat.
Okay. Personally, no. I had sea monkeys for a little while, but they've all perished. I'm not really, I don't really have the patience for taking care of anything larger than like a hamster. You know?
Pensive face, 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 pensive face. You killed the sea monkeys. You monster. So you can take care of a rat. Makes sense, having a pet does take some time, so many faces. I'm dying LMAO. Weird, even I didn't know we could do that. Eject not good with emojis. IL put that to pay respect for the sea monkeys.
Please don't. Abuse the TTS. Eject doesn't have a filter. Well, he has a filter, but not a very good one. I did not kill the sea monkeys. I think they just died of old age. They only live for about a year, and that is
Was it
more or
always
less
able to do that? I
more or
assume
less
the
how
filter
long
is
they
for
live.
slurs.
Something like that.
Why does Naomi have a voice but River doesn't?
Well,
Don't the sea monkey breed?
they do. Hold on.
Well, that's one way to join a stream. How ya doing, Record?
I'm doing okay. I'm gonna turn TTOS to TTOS.
What's better, cat face or dog face?
I'm gonna turn it off for a moment. But to answer your question, why does Naomi have a voice but River doesn't? At the time I made Disc 1, I did not have I guess I didn't have the, I don't know. I thought it would be easier to take a sample as the voice, and that kind of worked for the moment. But then Disc 1 took off so much that I was like, okay, it would be nice if I actually had some people, some voices attached to these people. I didn't have a budget. Yeah, basically, I didn't. Well, that is to say, the voice actor for Naomi very generously donated her voice for free of charge. Very generous. She donated her time and her effort, and it was very appreciated. She did an excellent job. There are still a couple more lines, just like, I think we need to do one more little tiny recording session to fill. Oh, let me show you, actually. Before the stream, I managed to get an export of the most recent Bloom Pop to Disc 2. And that's really big and incorrect.
Hey! Yo!
Alright, so we've seen all this before. What I did change was I added the filter, the posterization. You can see it on her cheeks and on the hair. There is a little bit of a posterize effect. And it's all pixely, you could see, as well. Added that in. There are a few very minute things to change. You'll notice that, like, the background kind of shifts a little between some areas. That is not intentional. I need to find those and, get them out of there. I know what causes that, and it's really annoying. I just need to get in there and find all those. And it's a lot easier to spot them on my big home monitor, not my laptop. But, I don't think I've shown any of this on stream, but we have the crackleberries. Will the video be rendered in 4K? No, it will not be 4K. Seeing the background move a bit. Yeah, it's disorienting and annoying. Curious when you'll finish your series. Will you make a spin-off that, like, set around the universe you're making? So I would consider this whole thing to be a spin-off of a larger thing. So when disc 1 through 3 is done, and even during the production of disc 3, I'll probably be doing a lot of smaller little animations of these characters, because yeah, this is like my jam. I love these characters, and I want to show them off because people seem to enjoy them.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Wait.
Right. So this is one of the things I was trying to get for. So initially I was like, oh, I'll just have like, I'll do the Phoenix Wright thing, and I'll just have like a tiger roar as her yelling. But surprisingly, there are not a lot of good royalty-free tiger roars. They're all like really terrible sounding. So I don't know what to do with this voice line in particular. I might have to work with Tailsy on that. And I don't want to ask her to like scream. That might be a bit. Oh, and I just noticed. Look at that. The stripe on her. The stripe and the shadow on her apron are moved. I gotta write that down. That's another thing I just noticed. Use Frank Welker's Tiger Roar. If anyone has any like suggestions for that, I would. I'd love to hear it. Let me just write down. Bloom pop. Yelling pose. Apron and stripe. Alright, that's written down. Gotta fix that. What about a dinosaur roar? If it's a royalty-free something or other, we could try to work it out, but on top of that, there's one more little voice clip that I really want to have that came to me like after writing the script.
What? Why?
I don't think I showed any of this segment on stream.
What? What?
Right here. Right here. Right here.
Ayo. Yeah.
So, I would love to have a clip of Naomi just going lights out
Ayo.
as her I guess that wouldn't be your closing line, but it would be sort of an important kind of lights out, and then whoop. Suddenly we're back at the front desk. And there are no like posterization. This is I did all of this transition screen like a few days ago, so this is all pretty new.
だよ。じゃあ、
And it might not seem like it, but that turn where Cecil comes into frame, that took so much time to do because the way I rendered these scenes, I could have these characters. Oh, that looks bad. I could have these characters actually in the 3D Blender scene, but their colors would be all out of whack, right? This is something I've been like wrestling with, like all of Disc 2. You could kind of see a little like remnants of it in the walk-in screen here. Pay attention to her colors as the player comes to a stop. There's a shift. There's a shift in her colors because it's going from her in the 3D space to the like raw 2D frame. So it's like you get it, right? I kind of hate that. It's something I've had to like mitigate and like jump around.
Hey!
So with Cecil here, I painstakingly like inserted his frames over top of like a low opacity picture of him sitting on the beanbag in the 3D space, so that his colors would be correct. And this took a long time. But now that we have the transition from the workshop, I'm really happy with that clapping, by the way. That looks so good. I love that. And now you're back with Cecil. Cecil's like, you're still here. I love how rude he is. Why is Frogs doing on the thumbnail? You'll see, don't worry about it. And Crab's having a drink. The Crab is just chilling out. I wanted to have a different kind of like animation for the Crab going. Getting this whole Crab like idle animation, that render took a long time. Because the animation of him eating the fishtail is not synced up with the seaweed, so I kind of had to have a really long a long loop of that going. There's 3 separate like things happening. There's the seaweed, the filter, and the crab, and none of them are synced up because I don't have that good of a foresight. So I just had to have that render be very long. You just kind of chomping down on that fish. But what we're going to do today is we're going to get the frames for Cecil in this scene. Grab that down. What's the crab's name again? It's, what do we name it? I actually forget. It was Mambo, right? Mambo. Let's bring back the music. Ooh. I guess we have enough people here. Excuse me. Bring back TTS. In a minute. I want to show you something. Check this out. Look at this lovely Naomi art. It's beautiful. This was drawn by... Hold on. Show. Username Show. I believe Show also drew this you can't really see it, but this one right here, this river in the background, the one that Naomi's pointing at. But this is absolutely lovely. look at how just like cute and soft and precious he is. Look at those hands. So soft and squishy. Adorable. I love this so much. That is going right on the board. Oh my god. I just can't get over it. The art that everybody brings to the table is so beautiful. Let's see. Man, the worst part is having to cover up somebody else's art. Let's stick it like with the other one, kind of, right? You can kind of still see river a little bit. Maybe like, right about there, yeah. But yeah, it sucks. I hate it. I hate having to cover up all the beautiful art, but it's, that's the point, isn't it? Beautiful. I like that so much. I love her goofy little eyes. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Okie dokie. Take a little sippy. Alright. You've been moderately good. We'll turn TTS back on for the moment.
Turn on the talk.
Just know, there will come a point, at least I hope there will come a point, where we'll have so many people here that we'll have to limit it to just the super talks, or the super chats.
How'd you find all this music?
This is just from games that I like.
Circus Tent Jeans.
Games that, that I've heard of, that I want to play, that I just know have good music.
No.
Like Space Fisherman, I believe, is Suichi Terada? Is that right? Did Suichi do Space Fisherman?
For now we get record all to ourselves.
I might be wrong, but I think Suichi Terada, who is the Ape Escape composer, did this soundtrack, and he is excellent. I love Suichi Terada.
What is the wackiest of women you've drawn? I'm quoting your stream title from 13 days ago.
The wackiest woman. The wackiest woman. I don't think you've yet to see the wackiest woman that I've drawn. Because I haven't drawn it yet. I have lots of wacky women in my head. It's a weird sentence, but it's true.
Is there a fan translation of this game? I've been meaning to check it out.
Of Space Fisherman? Unfortunately not. At least not the last time I checked. It looks really fun, Space Fisherman. It looks so cool.
Do you prefer drawing women or men?
I mean, it depends. I'm fine with drawing anyone that is fun to draw.
At ze.k811 that sounds very weird.
I mean, it's not the weirdest question I've received. It's a valid question, I suppose. We'll kind of have his head tilted a little bit, so that symmetry is not my strongest suit. So in order to mitigate my lack of symmetry, we will sort of have his head tilted like this, like, whoa!
I found it goofy when you put suggestive river in some of the thumbnails.
You laugh, but it for some reason it works. I don't get it. It looks ridiculous more than it looks like seductive. Which is partly why I like to use it, because to me, it looks stupid and hilarious when it's stretched out and like barely recognizable. For some reason, people love that.
TBH, I'm gonna start animating right now because I forgot.
Do it.
Well, River is a cool creature. It's a weird way to gain views, I guess.
Whoa.
Silly can be cute, and people like cute girls.
Drawn with those big eyes.
It looks very stupid and goofy. It's sort of an inside joke for all of us.
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to see what the problem here is. The problem is that I'm a shit artist.
Man, drawing is hard.
There we go. Something closer to that. This is still just the sketching phase.
That's not true.
It's just self-deprecation. A little bit of
The wacky world of Record Breaker 301.
a wacky self-deprecation.
Oh,
Right about there. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. I realized very late on that Naomi is dreadfully asymmetrical.
hot take, being sick isn't fun.
Like, when doing this pose here, I realized just how asymmetrical her eyes were, and, like, just how uncentered all of her features are. At this exact moment, during this exact pose, is when I was like, oh, she's, like, really asymmetrical.
What is the garden Naomi talks about us having?
So the implication is that this is a video game that is mainly based around gardening.
Have any of the characters ever been attacked by a cat?
Well, we've just learned that River was attacked by a dog. That we can say for certain. The implication is that there is a garden, and a garden is sort of like the main attraction of this video game. So that is the garden that is being referred to. I like seeing Cecil with his big wide eyes. I'm real excited.
Show us the garden.
The garden does not currently
Dogs
exist.
and cats aren't the same, Dumpy.
What did you just call me? I have an idea of what the garden would kind of look like, and what the general mechanics of the game
Does
would
it
be.
look like in PvZ?
It's not really. It would be kind of based on, I mean, similar vibes.
Cecil with big wide eyes looks like a silly bug.
He is a silly little bug, isn't he?
Make us a rough sketch of the garden. You piqued my interest.
Oh my god. I can't just do a rough sketch. That would be... it would be such a big elaborate thing. I have been just sort of like
Shoot, I'm so sorry, I won't say that to you again. I sorry record.
mindscaping
Do it.
the idea of what the garden would look like. And it's just a very loose set of images and ideas, really. Something similar in gameplay vibe to Insane Aquarium is
Make
kind
a
of what I
sketch of
had.
the garden, please.
No. I'm not gonna acquiesce to every one of your whims. Just imagine it in your head, what it would look like. And there it is, it's real. You did it.
Otherwise the leader of North Korea will steal all of the garden.
I'm gonna turn off TTS now.
The garden exists in your mind. Kick, punch.
What happened to Fubar? Come back. That's not Blinks 2. Ooh, Street Funk. How about... more Space Fisherman? Crash. Ooh! Alright. Okay, I've realized what I need to do. I just need to draw one half of his head, and then we'll symmetrize the other half. Because I'm just that bad at keeping him symmetrical. Can I DM you my Fubar skin? It's just like a bunch of default things with the colors changed. There's nothing fancy going on. Oh, that's what's happening with his ear, okay. Okay, I see what needs to happen. Am I a fan of round-shaped ice cubes? There is a point to be made about interestingly shaped ice cubes. It's the same, like, principle with, like, pasta in weird shapes. I think I'm partial to the, like, cylindrical ice. I can't remember the last time or where I had cylindrical ice before, but I remember liking it quite a bit. It's, like, nice to wrap your tongue around. You can kind of, like hollow out the inside, and it kind of splits apart. It's a very satisfying shape. There we go. Now that's a symmetrical boy. Do I use Soul Seek? I don't know what that means. Put this and this in the same thing. I said this was a sketch, but it's, I mean, it's kind of shaping up to be, you know, usable, I suppose. Your channel is how I want to animate, like a mix of 3D and 2D, but I can't because I don't know how to 3D model and don't have access to 3D Maker apps. Well, let me tell you, if you have a computer, a personal computer, the wonderful program Blender is absolutely free and open source. That is what I use to animate my 3D things. And it is quite easy to use and learn. Yeah, just mess around with, like, Blender for a few weeks, and you'll be amazed at what you can do. That is my advice to you. What's the main inspiration for the style choice of the discs? I'm assuming Parappa is one of them. Style choice of the discs. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Style, like the naming convention, or the general, like, theme of the series itself? Because I've sort of said in the past that the general inspiration for this series in general is just the animation. It's we've actually played some of my inspiration on stream. It's predominantly a lot of the edutainment games that I played as a kid that implemented 3D and 2D, which would be Nightmare Ned. There is a game that we still need to play called Disney's Villain's Revenge, which had a really surreal 3D, 2D thing going on. Just like the early 2000s computer game scene that did a lot of this mixed media type stuff. It was like just so oh, it's that style, that smooth edges, the low res models. Villain's Revenge is great. Oh, it's so good. Such a fun little game that is. Da-da-da. Bring back Foobar. I keep minimizing it for some reason. Have I ever played Media Mania? I don't think I've heard of that. I'm truly bringing that computer game magic back, brother. I'm so happy that I'm with a project I looked up to. Uh-oh. You're making the dream work, so I appreciate you very much. It's I didn't think I would be doing this so soon after the first one. I thought this would just sort of be like a very occasional side project. I didn't think this would have any sort of major interest behind it. So I'm so happy that it's resonating with people. It's really it's very exciting. Ooh. You sent me a link to Villain's Revenge. Don't worry, I've already got it. If it's from the place that I think it's from, the collection chamber, I've already got it covered. I just don't have the time to dedicate to edutainment at the end of streams anymore. And the Villain's Revenge is like a few hours long. It's probably like a 3-hour game, maybe, if I'm thinking about it right. Yeah, Collection Chamber is great. I have so many games from Collection Chamber that I've never even heard of that I want to try out. And we will definitely be playing some more of those. I keep, like, making their faces like italicized. They're like just slanted a little bit. Heard of it from I will give you the credit for that, yes. Collection Chamber was pretty revolutionary for my retro gaming collection, so thank you for that. Oh, I gotta draw his hair first. That would probably be a good thing to have, yes. And his ears are sort of like down, like he's looking up, so we kind of want to have his hair at an angle. So we'll just kind of draw it normal-like, maybe a little bit angled. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Hope there are more ways you can help. If I have anything that I can think of, I'll let you know. But thank you. Man. Mighty Flip Champs. Love me some of that. Way Forward. Ooh. Way Forward. I don't remember who does, like, a majority of their music, but that guy, he slaps. Speaking of Way Forward, we have a brand new, like, pseudo-brand new Shantae game. And it's, like, out. You gotta try that out. Like, a Game Boy Advance era Shantae game. That was, like, found and finished. It was, unreleased. That's kind of exciting. There's so many, like, banger games coming out. Got Silk Song I gotta worry about. Bubsy. We got Bubsy now. Go through your PC games to see if there are any other suggestions like the ones we mentioned. Sorry, I missed your other one. Media Mania is about this weird monster that teaches you the Dewey Decimal System. Oh, interesting. Very interesting, and I'm not sure how I got a copy of it as a kid. Interesting. We did play that really... I'm in love with the really obscure ones. We played, very briefly, Imaginasium, which was... It felt like a fever dream. It was an edutainment fever dream, is basically the only way I can describe it. It was so much fun. Just so surreal and crazy. Not familiar with that one. Imaginasium was, I think it was on the Internet Archive, but there was no like full like rip of it. It was something I kind of had to like get working myself. But and it did. I think it did crash like 3 times during that stream. But it was very fun. I can see like a child version of myself playing that game for hours in like 2005. I draw each frame by hand? Wow. Yeah, pretty much. I do take some shortcuts here and there, but generally speaking. All of the frames are hand-drawn. There are some like cases where we will reuse certain poses for different emotions, like this one here and that one there. Sort of Ace Attorney style, where you can assign different emotions to different poses, reuse poses for like certain contexts. Like the behind the back pose got a lot of mileage. Again, the close-up thing got 3 different variants. And just general, like, poses like... This is one of my favorite poses, for her, like, I guess pensive face, you could say. Got a lot of use. I love that face for her. And even, like, the really obscure poses, like her reaching, like, behind herself, got 2 uses, where she's reaching for a remote control and reaching for a phone. So you just kind of find efficient ways to use the poses you make. And every once in a while, there's sort of a big set piece, like this phone call here. This is up to 6 minutes now. This might end up being like, oh man, maybe 8 minutes? It's gotten a lot longer than I thought it would be. I showed a little bit of it, but we are working on the epilogue frames. But we have here the epilogue where you are talking with River on the porch of Bloompop. And there's a scene where the camera just kind of like pans this way, and then you kind of zoom in, and then you're with River on the porch. Almost a whole episode of TV. I know, it's crazy. I'm insane. I'm totally insane. It's great though. I'm happy with it so far. Hoping you know, it gets as much traction as the first one, if not more. We'll see. I think this scene here will get a lot of attention from the Instagram crowd. Maybe. We'll see. She's not exactly like jumping at the camera like in the first one, but I think if I play my cards right, people will like this. I'm happy to be a silly itty bitty businesswoman. She is wonderful, isn't she? I love her so much. I'm so happy to finally, you know, have her featured in something. I've always been doing like River stuff, but like very rarely have I been able to inject Naomi into a project. And the response to like her design and everything from the short that was posted recently is very positive. So I'm excited. Will there ever be a Blu-ray release? Unlikely. I don't think the audience is there for that. I don't think we quite have the numbers for that. If I ever release it on physical media, include early prints of shows. What? Early prints of discs? I did have an idea to have like sort of like DLC packs for the discs where you will receive the raw frames of each character. Like these are all, I mean, you can see them right here. The frames of the characters as you get them, and just have a whole like massive mega file full of all of the frames, and then people can like make their own like fan fictions with the frames. I think that would be fun. That might also be a terrible idea. I might end up getting like a bunch of copycats, and like people will end up being confused as to what's the official release and what's not. Not sure. Not sure how to handle that. It's so funny to see how everyone was like, well, she could talk. I do hope that we get a River voice so we can do many things. Oh, I want it so bad. I gotta... After Disc 2 releases, I have a few more responsibilities I gotta take care of outside of Bloompop. And then I think we will be working on getting someone to do a River voice, because there are some like short things that I want to have a genuine voice actor for. So we will work on that. I want to gather like a reliable crew together that is okay with doing a little scripts for relatively no pay. Hopefully, maybe one day, I'll actually start making money off of off of these guys. I mean, I've made like minuscule amounts, not just from donations, but like just YouTube revenue. It's been like kind of okay. I've made like a few dollars. It's been okay. I'm just in it for the love of the game, at least right now. It would be real nice. It'd be real nice if you know, this was sustainable. But we're just in it for the art, you know. Been a lot of space fishermen tonight. The shuffle has been like very stacked on space fishermen. Look at this little guy. Will there be lore? There is already a lot of lore. Do I still have it in my recents? Let's see. Oh, yep, here it is. So this is sort of like the only lore you have right now is like in this little quadrant here. This little square is what you get with Disc 1 and 2. But there is quite a web brewing in the background. Do hope we can make the project roll. Man, I hope so. I mean, if you ever need anything read for a video game again, I'm always available. Hey! That would be excellent. I might take you up on that offer. We'll see. That's why, with things like this, we need to dream and hold on to it tight. It's just like Jeff Lynne says, hold on tight to your dreams. And time just rolls on and on. I think if I can't figure out a more professional way of doing it, I'll just post pictures of the case on Discord. Do you plan to do any comics for Bloom Pop or mini animations? So the idea is, well, initially I was going to do like short comics, similar to, do I have it easily available? Let's find out. Yes. Similar to this one here that I did. I did a sort of short comic on Instagram pretty shortly after the release of Disc 2, which was sort of like a bonus story about River and the fungus. And then I thought it would probably be a lot... It wouldn't, not easier, but it would take very little effort to just transform these comics into like very like sort of like low production like animated comics. And so it would just be kind of like this, but in a very subtle kind of animated thing. So it'd be like I don't know, like camera pans, like maybe 1 or 2 frames on things that are moving. Like maybe we'll have the fungus have like 2 to 3 frames moving around, and then it would be just kind of like this, but maybe just her face is moving, and have the voice line. That would be where the voice actors would come in very handy. It would add a lot of value to a project like that, where we have the subtitles, a very talented and generous voice actor saying lines, and then we have like the face, just a little subtle animations on the face, and then just have it progress like the comic, you know? that is sort of the idea of things that I could do between disc 2 and 3. Boil the lines to make it slightly more... Yeah, exactly. Boil the lines. That's the correct term. What I'd love to have is something that sort of automatically boils lines for me. It seems kind of lazy in this day and age. But I mean, at the point I'm going, I want to make more shit before I die. And if I can boil lines automatically, that would be very useful. Some program that will, I don't know if Krita does it, some kind of free program that boils lines for you. You know what I mean? That would be very useful. Because I boil lines manually very often. I will still predominantly be like drawing things, you know? But every once in a while you just kind of want to have something that is sitting still like convey a bit of motion to it. I just got a ping in Discord. Oh, that is from Elfuo. Okay. I want to check to make sure I don't miss any fan art, because that Naomi that was posted during last stream, and I totally missed it. You enjoy the process of redrawing the same thing. It's almost zen. In a way, I do too. But after... Let's see how many frames we're up to now. Back up. And Boric, I'm sure he knows just as well as I do, because I know he is a hardcore animator. Where's my project backup? Disc 2. Yep, here we go. Frames. Let's see if I can get this. Huh. Zoomed out, it doesn't actually seem like that many. But let me just get a snippet of that and then post it here. Yeah, that's quite a few. Where did that picture go? I don't know where this image was just placed. Here it is. I think there are more than this, but this is like just a snippet of the amount of frames. Like, see, this is... There's gotta be a wait, because this is an old... This is the files that were on my... Where was this? Was this on the PC? No, this is on the SSD. I gotta update this. Yeah, there's gotta be at least, like... 20 to 30 more frames added on top of this, because this is a little bit outdated, as you can see. I don't know why it would be outdated. I feel like this is what the laptop is pulling from. I guess I'm saving the physical frames on the laptop's hard drive. Ah, well, point still stands. It's a lot of frames. It's a lot to do. And even still, some of them are just like shortcut frames. Mostly just like facial features changing. Sometimes you'll get like a little complex animation of her doing her little, you know, jump for joy. But it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And at some point, you gotta like compromise with yourself. Like, how much are you willing to? How much time are you willing to put into something, and still have it look like the way you want it to look without compromising your artistic vision? Your Rivals of Aether character is currently 169 frames. Nice. And I'm not even halfway done. I salute you, sir. I've seen just how long you've been working on that. That's been like well over a year now for that process. I hope it gets a lot of attention from that community. Is the like Rivals of Aether like custom character community like a big deal? Is it like I know nothing about this game. Is it like Smash Bros level of like dedication? Wish I had the time to animate, but it takes so much time and I don't have that patience. Understandable. It's, that is the idea. I'm trying to make it symmetrical, but it's again a rough time. It's roughly symmetrical. His eyes are kind of like drifting though. We kind of want him to look like directly at the player. That's a bit better. He's still... The asymmetricalness of it adds a spice of life. It's not on that level, I think that's impossible, but there's definitely a big community, both competitively and casually, in the form of workshop. Nice. Is the head supposed to be onion-shaped? His head is sort of supposed to be spider-shaped, actually. That is sort of his motif. But if that's what you get from it, then sure, his motif is onion. Kind of want to have his head tilt a little bit. Kind of give him an air of like creepiness. He's kind of got like a creepy stare on him, like, oh. That's the head. Let me grab that. That's the body. I kind of had in my head that he was going to have like his arms like this. Sort of. like pressed onto his knees when he sees the frog. The idea behind this pose is that, hold on, do I have it? Not that frog. This frog. Okay. So, get rid of that for a second. Right directly after he goes, you're still here? The frog from the Crackleberry scene will hop onto screen. I'm noticing, or rather, I'm realizing, it's going to be hard to convey that the frog is just really close to the screen and not just really huge. But the idea is, the frog kind of like leaps from off screen into your like field of view, and he goes brar. He does a little frog noise. And then that is when Cecil does the little excited face. He's like, whoa! Oh, you know what I just had like a little like thought fart about? I really want to grab the and I noticed this wasn't on the collection chamber, at least I don't think it was, but the old Sesame Street, like, edutainment games for, like, Windows 95. Those were kick-ass. There was one that was like a game show, and one that was like a sticker collection. Those I gotta play on stream. Those would be kick-ass. There was one sound effect that the game show one did that was like so distinct and like engineered. It was so like I kind of want to hear it. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It was the sounds whenever like the go to the next screen sign appears, and it was just so distinct. Sesame Street Windows 95 game. Here it is, yep. Get set to learn. Okay, hold on. Are you able to hear this, I wonder? No audio yet. You cannot hear it. Okay, how do I make it so that you can hear this? Media source? If I downloaded it, you'd be able to hear it. I'll just download it. Screw it. I'll download this video. There we go. Surely that won't have any adverse effects on my live stream currently happening. Downloading an hour and 13-minute long video. Everyone in the Adobe family is a little guy. Right? They're so squishy and cute. Just look at them. If you change focus so he's blurry when he jumps in and gets clearer as he lands, it could sell the perspective. Oh yeah, true. I can make it. So let me get the opinion from Chad real quick, because the effect sort of happens in another scene in the video. When you get the balloon, right?
Yo.
And then the second balloon appears. It's supposed to convey that you, the player, received a balloon. But when I look at it now, I can see how somebody might see that this balloon is actually just really, really huge, inexplicably. You know what I mean? Does it come across that you, the player, received a balloon and it's just close to your perspective? You know what I mean? That was the joke.
Yo. Hello.
Does that come across? I hope it does. This is really funny in my head, and it's still pretty funny the way it is. You can see it, but man, that's funny. I hope people get the idea. You didn't think it was huge, but I didn't at first understand. I was holding it, I thought it was just close. Okay. So that's more or less the intended effect, so I'll take that. There's a lot of like gags that rely on the fact that you are things are flying out of your perspective. Like things are happening to you, like physically, like slapstick wise. Like this one right here kind of makes me giggle a little bit. Where's it at? Yeah, that. And the little, like, whistle sound effect.
What?
Little things like that make me giggle. If nothing else, you gotta make yourself laugh. You know? Do I have the video yet? Let's see. I do. Oh, that was pretty fast. It might be more clear in context then. Okay, okay. You should add a hand at the edge of the balloon so it's comparing it to the size of your hand. Well, you see, that's the issue. Is I want like full immersion for the player, right? I want I don't want like if I was to add a hand, it would have to be like a gloved hand. I want the player to be you. Like you as in anybody could be the player. You know what I mean? So there can't be like a specific skin tone or anything. It's got to be like completely anonymous. And having a glove, I feel, would be, I don't know, like a green glove. That would just add more questions. You know what I mean? What YouTube downloader do I use? Legally, I cannot tell you that. And legally, I cannot tell you that I downloaded a YouTube video. Anyways. Where is my folder of YouTube videos? Where is it? Where did it go? Here it is. I want to hear that sound. That glorious sound. Is that the sign? No, that's not the sign. It's oh, there it is, yeah. The little like green light.
How wonderful of you to pick me, Count Von Count.
If you'd like to play Match the Moons with the Count, click on the Go light.
It's such a good sound. It's like got this
Click on the Go light.
What a sound! It's so powerful. And then a dum dum dum. Man, whoever did that was cooking really hard.
Moons with the Count, click on the Go light.
Damn, and you can hear like the light, the electricity turning off of the light at the very end. The sound design is like immaculate for like a weird Sesame Street game.
Click on the Go light.
Damn, it gives me chills. I gotta play that. It's gonna be a good one. What were we talking about? If you have the viewer sight tilt a bit to the balloon when they get it, show that the player has some interaction with it. Yes. as an idea. A gardener glove. Yeah, I mean, again, that would just... I don't know, I feel like that would be more questions, right? Maybe I'll dabble with it. I'll see what the test audiences say. Because even it... Well, hold on. I'm trying to make it bigger for me and I'm messing it up for you. With this area here, just having the glove here would just be... I don't know. I don't know. It's a tricky situation. I've drawn myself into a lot of these kinds of corners. I could have it like be kind of smaller. I could just like shrink the balloon down a little bit, but then it wouldn't look like it was as close to you. I'm not sure. We could work it out. Nothing is quite set in stone yet. I really like this little expression here. It's so cute. It's pretty much exactly what I had in mind as well. I should kind of have his head like tilt down a little bit. And maybe be a bit larger to kind of convey that he's like leaning towards you. The balloon could be pulled towards the player, or it get pulled a little bit down to show it's being held onto. I guess I could angle its, like, slide out to be kind of, like, at a diagonal angle. To kind of, like, convey that it's coming towards you a little bit. Oh, you missed the sound effect. Sorry, hang on. Should we I want to hear it again. We'll put the sound effect on once more. The Sesame Street, like, immaculate sound effect. Where is it at? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
If you'd like to play Match the Moons with the Count, click on the Go light.
So good. Damn. They had, I don't know why they had a professional level sound designer set to the Sesame Street Get Set to Learn.
Click on the Go light.
It's so, it's so good. I don't know if it's nostalgia talking, but that sounds amazing to me. All right, what are we talking about? I lost track of I lost track of what I was doing. I got another Discord ping. Tickles your brain in just the right, doesn't it? It's so tickly. It's like got like this theatrical, like the orchestra like sound to it, and then it just kind of like has the, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Okay. Check the end to see if there's a credited sound designer. I mean, there probably is. We'll check that out when we actually play the game, I suppose. Had the Elmo-based ones. I think I only played the demos. The Elmo ones were good. The ones where you kind of like go around Elmo's. There was like one where it was Elmo's Playhouse, and then there was one where you kind of walk around Sesame Street with Elmo. The one I remember a lot, and I have very fond memories of, are the like detective one where you're walking around with. I don't even remember his name, but he has a name. There's like a magician detective. The guy that goes like, I love peanut butter sandwiches. And he's like, for some reason, he's a detective, and you're just going around like clicking on stuff with him. That one was good. That and the like sticker book one where you're going around like different scenes and like placing down Sherlock Hemlock. Yeah, that's the one. Was that his like official name, Sherlock Hemlock? Wasn't he like always a magician though? Was he also like a detective? I don't know the Sesame Street lore. Surprisingly, it's been like a few decades since I've watched Sesame Street. What a shocker, I know. Sherlock Hemlock's puppet can be reused for other characters when needed. Oh. But he was like the same character throughout. I remember, so I had like the same like 2 Sesame Street specials on DVD. It was like the 30th anniversary musical celebration or something like that, where I think Big Bird is going around trying to find singers, and Sherlock Hemlock comes up and he's like, I found the singers, and he's like, I love peanut butter sandwiches, and then like something terrible happens. I think that's my only like screen knowledge of that character, apart from that video game. And then I watched a lot of Elmo Palooza. That was the other DVD special I had, which had a lot of, like, banger music on it, actually. It was like a musical celebration featuring the Muppets. You had, the Kermit one, Caribbean Amphibian? Oh my god. I wish I could play Caribbean Amphibian on stream. That track rips. Caribbean Amphibian, a frog in a coconut tree. And then Rosie O'Donnell appears for a little bit. His, like, pocket pouch would be, like, right about there, right? I don't remember the orientation of the pouch. We got the turn, we got the okay, here we go. It was just one little thread on the top part here. Right like that. The Amazing Mumford. Oh! So it is a different character. Sent some stuff they made for the 30th anniversary. Oh my god, you work fast. Oh yeah, Elmo Palooza. Rosie O'Donnell show on Sesame Street. I remember Elmo Palooza, but I don't remember what the other tape was. Maybe it was the 20th anniversary. It was a blue tape. Let me see if I can find it. Sesame Street 20th anniversary tape? Was that it? Yeah, it was the 20-year anniversary, right? Tape. That looks familiar. Yeah, it's the 25th anniversary. 25th anniversary. It has a very, like, distinct tape. Yeah. Hold on. Grabbing it. Cecil's kind of like, whoa, Sesame Street. He would be the target audience for it. It was just a very, like, this silvery part of the tape was like this, like, foil, like, shimmery material. It was a very attractive looking tape to a child. And it was just a lot of music. Very good, like genuinely, like, very nice music. I've been drawing him at this, like, orientation so long that I kind of, prefer this orientation. I might just end up flipping him around. Oh, Cecil would love Kermit the Frog. He would be, like, the exact right age and, like, in the exact same, like, time to be enjoying Kermit the Frog. This is, like, 2002 that we're in. So the Sesame Street would still be, like, very strong. And he would be putting down his little plush thing, so it'll be flat on the ground. You sent a video. Alright. I can't, like, keep derailing the stream with, like, distractions, but I will take a small look. Oh, is that, like, the full album? I definitely cannot play that on stream. I will get mega DMCA'd by Big Bird. Big Bird will come into my house like that one GIF where he breaks down the door. Yeah. It would be just like this. if I played that album. It would be the end of me. should do a reaction to reincarnate your childhood. YouTube would not agree with that. Although I would love to do things like that. Like pure low-effort reaction content. It's just not feasible here on YouTube. I mean, I don't even know if Twitch would allow that. You know? Can people just, like, watch, like, full movies on Twitch? Do it on float plane? I don't even know what float plane is. Does float plane, like, let you watch copyrighted material? Back, but I will finish tomorrow. I was going to draw Naomi and River for you because I love those two so much. Aw, thank you. Well, I'll always be here, and if you post in the Discord, we will be sure to bring it to the bulletin board. Let's take a look at the bulletin board real quick. Hell yeah. Still growing. We just had this recent Naomi. Love this. Just take another quick look at that. Look at that. Ooh. So cute. So adorable. So squishable. It's like you could feel the texture on her hands. So, like, soft and warm. Beautiful. Sorry. Gotta gush about these things every once in a while. Look at all the look at all the wonderful art. We have been inundated with beautiful artwork over the past over this. I mean, this is just this year, I think. Right? I think we've only just started having this bulletin board this year. What do I think about Ina Dream Barbecue? We played it on stream. I thought it was a great time. I crossed the river on my first try. Because I'm a gamer. I should try float plane. I don't know. Hope to make more art again. Hey, take care of yourself first. I'm doing just fine, but I would love to see anything you come up with. Can I put the link to what in Discord? The link to the art? Oh, the link to the Discord. It's in the description. All of the links to everything that you will ever need are in the description currently. Wow, we're back. Look at this little guy. Remember when I lost the pressure sensitivity in my pen? That was scary. I gotta check to see if this is, like, not overlapping with anything. So if he's, like, the tail of the thing is here, it's gonna be sitting, like, right there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works. Just making sure everything still works in, like, 3D space. Also subscribed just yesterday because I found you on your FYP and was like, this is so cool, and now I'm here. Hey! Thank you! There is much more fun stuff to come. as you can see. Hopefully, Disc 2 will be out, like, right at the beginning of October. That is still my goal. And then much more fun stuff after that. Eventually. You mentioned that Rodney Straught is a bad influence for River. Does that mean Rodney's secretly evil? No. Rodney is super chill. Rodney is not evil. Rodney might bring out a certain side of River that she doesn't like. I don't know. We'll see. It's a complicated relationship. It's not exactly like black and white. But the dynamic between Rodney, Sam, and River is going to be an interesting one, I think. That'll be sort of what's the word? Explored upon more in like short animated comic type things, I think. I have ideas. I have scripts that need written. Yeah, he's an alright guy. You'll find out more about him in Disc 3 as well. I am currently writing the script for that. It is coming along slowly. I just got like a big good idea for what I wanted to do with Disc 3, and it's super it's super on point with the theme of old edutainment, like early 2000s Windows games, and it fits Rodney's whole like deal of being like a kind of a scatterbrain. It's going to be ambitious for sure, but we'll get there. Probably gonna binge your entire YouTube channel this week when I get bored. Ooh, thank you. I do lots of animated content like this, but I also have a series called Microwave Rewind. It's only about 3 videos in, and only 2 of them are kind of worth watching, in my opinion. Check out the Ham on Rye video. That is where Rewind is where I talk about things that are really obscure, but definitely deserve a lot more attention. The Ham on Rye virtual reality video is sort of like one of my favorite videos. The Willy Wonka one's also pretty good. That is part of the Microwave Rewind. That is sort of the, I guess, the pilot episode, Microwave Rewind. Writing all this on a sticky note. Hell yeah. Yeah, I still like the Wonka video. I definitely like do it differently. There's parts of it that still feel a little bit like early stylings of what I am doing right now, but it's still very good. And I put a lot of research into that Wonka video. That was stolen by a more popular YouTube video channel. Still a little bit salty about that. But that is okay. Because I'm gonna be the bigger guy. I read a book. I read a book for that video. I read a whole ass book. Ah, well. If you like that Wonka video, definitely, please, I beg of you, watch give the Ham on Rye video a chance. That is one of my favorite videos that I've made, like, still. And the sequel to it is coming out very soon. Is it Charlie Brown and the Candy Factory? I don't know what that video is, no. I'm not going to, like, call this person out any more than I already have. Again, a bigger person. Although I don't feel very big right now. I feel a little bit petty. Forget if I'm pretty sure I did mention it, but I did end up getting back from one of the Ham on Rye performers that I've been trying to get in contact with for like almost a year now. Finally got back from them, a written sort of Q&A. A book in this modern age? I know. So I got a nice little nugget of lost information from that performer, so that's nice. There we go. Look at that little guy. Taking a sip. Yes, I'm sorry. Punchy did not make it. It's very unfortunate. His juice addiction was far too strong. That is dangerously close to a tangent, and I hate that. America has a juice crisis. Damn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Feeling about Silksong next week. I'm not ready, dude. I'm still playing through Hollow Knight for, I guess this would be like my fourth or fifth time, because I pretty much done everything on both PC and Switch. Now I'm doing it on PlayStation. And I've still yet to do the Pantheon of Hollow Nest on any of the platforms, so that is something I still gotta do. All within a week. And then I also have to finish this, like, year-long project I've been working on. So, you know, no big deal. So you would consider yourself a Hollow Knight fan? Yeah, just a little bit. Although I guess I'm not as big as a fan as I thought I was, because all of my friends who initially, like, said, nah, that game's mid, they've like, surpassed me in skill. They've become better at the game than I have. And like, you haven't beaten the Pantheon of Hollow Nest yet? And it's like, no, I have things I gotta do. Like, damn. My skill level just isn't that high right now. I had trouble beating the, goddamn, like, Nightmare Grim. Playing through Hollow Knight this recent time, though, has been very nice. I just remembered how, like, comfortable of a game that is. It's such a, like, a weird combination of comforting and also, like, scary. Like, there are some parts of that game that are just so comfortable and cozy. Like, going through the City of Tears and the, like, stag stations. So cozy, and then you get to Deep Nest and you're like, oh no. Oh dear. Very scary. I got killed. My first death in this run through was the stupid, like, worm thing in the sewers. And I lost so much geo to that stupid thing. Because I tried to rush back there to get to the worm thing, and I ended up, like, tripping on a bunch of, like, flying sewer things. It was very upsetting. This, like, lump thing here is, like, no longer doing it for me. Wonder how the world's productivity is going to tank when Silksong releases. I've seen multiple, like more than 2 indie devs change the release date of their games because of Silksong dropping. It's very funny. It's the most wishlisted game on Steam ever? Is it ever, or just like in recent time? I said it before, but I honestly, I would be okay if they took like another 2 to 3 months. Like, I got things I gotta do. You know? Just, like, take your time. Like, during the whole, like, oh, when is Silksong coming out? It's never coming out. I was, like, so zen about it. I was like, just give them as much time as they need. You know? Just, like, just let them do it. And now it's actually coming out. It's like, I'm not ready for it yet. I'm still not ready for it. I have so much I still gotta do. Oh, man. They were having so much fun making it, they had no news to deliver. I know it's gonna be so... Ooh, so excited. He does sort of have like a hood type deal, like that. Like little tassels. Is that what you call them? Tassels? The little like tightening thingies. Oh, and he also has like these little shoulder patches as well. I was thinking his shoulders seemed kind of empty. Oh, there we go. And that would be his elbow, actually. I always get those confused. Drawstrings, you got it. What the hell's a tassel? Alright, we'll add a few more frames to this pose to sort of make him, like, really sort of bounce out at you. He's gonna definitely, like, bounce forward a little bit, similar to Naomi's sort of, like, up-close animation. He'll have a few bounce frames. But that's the baseline for what I wanted there. So that's very nice. Also notice you took out TTS, people got annoying with it. It has gotten kind of slow, so we'll bring it back on. Yeah, when people get a little bit too rambunctious, it starts to get less fun. So, yeah, we'll turn that back on. That's a good call. Almost fell asleep with puppy on the couch. Whoops, can't miss the stream. Hey, it's all good. We're just chilling. So, am I missing anything? His glasses, his freckles, his hair, his little drawstrings.
Whatever happens to pile high pepperoni, Nestle?
Truly, what happened to piled high pepperoni and Nestle? That was one of their best products. It was so good, like something about the dough and the pepperoni and whatever they put in it.
It's Labor Day weekend.
Nice. That
Be
was
nice to
like
reject now, y'all.
that was the best. I can't even eat DiGiorno pizza anymore. It's like they started putting the SpongeBob gray sludge into it. It's disgusting. I cannot stand DiGiorno pizza anymore. But now I'm making my own, like, sort of scratch pizzas with the Pillsbury dough and some, like, Parmesan, some like, just off-the-shelf pepperoni and some, like, garlic spice, and... Ooh! Oh, man. I'm actually gonna make one of those after the stream, because all I ate today... All I had was a little baby Granny Smith apple and, like, a beef stick. So I'm gonna absolutely devour a pizza after this.
I just noticed that my mystery snails had babies.
Wow. I think I've covered pretty much everything that needs covered, so we can bring some color to Cecil here.
Record breaker pizza baking stream when?
Pizza. It would just... It would be like just me putting cheese on dough. It wouldn't be very exciting. And I imagine the setup that would take for like something that would not have any like good payoff. You'd have to get the camera and the laptop, and that would just be, I don't know.
You should make a little record-shaped pizza.
Shaped like my face? That would be very hard because it comes in a square. I'd just be like compounding dough on top. That would like ruin...
They're putting the dough on the table. Holy craperoli.
That would mess with my OCD.
Try making some different dough recipes.
Some different dough recipes? I don't know. I don't know how to make like dough or bread. I'm reading that how to like make a dougling book, and it's made me realize like I think the inspiration behind that book is like just how weird and fucked up it is to make bread in the first place. Like making bread is like it feels like some sort of like forbidden ritual. You know what I mean? It just seems like how did anyone figure out how to do that? How to make bread? You have to like make the yeast, and then you gotta like make the starter, and then you gotta like just only a little bit,
cursed.
Or else it like becomes like a monster. It's like, how did anyone come up with that? And now it's like the basis of like most food.
Instant yeast is fine for most stuff, just don't put the salt in it right away. This song is giving me good Hilux vibes if you've heard of that game.
Oh, I love me some Hilux. We were just talking about Hilux yesterday. I still gotta play Hilux 2. Hilux 1 is like one of my favorite games. Ooh.
Woo epic. I've gotten like a good way into Hilux 2.
I heard it's a little bit trickier than Hilux 1, like navigation-wise, and I kind of got that when I played a little bit of it, like a little bit last year, I think, and I did get lost kind of quickly. But I don't know. I'm willing to like dive back into it. It's just like the vibes in that game are immaculate. Is Mason Lindroth working on a new game? Does anyone know?
A little bit harder too. Combat got an upgrade.
Ooh. There's been a big resurgence of like claymation type games recently. There's that Judero game. That one looks pretty cool. What else? I feel like I saw like at least 2 or 3 other claymation type games. Why am I having trouble getting his color here? What's happening? Whoa, what the hell happened?
He's posted stuff about a potential Hylix 3, but nothing official. Hylix 3 would be based on the scrapped main character for 2, and Wayne would be a potential villain.
Oh, wow, that would be crazy. I mean, Hylix is like his main thing, so I would love for him to keep going at it. I mean, Hylix 2 is like, it was pretty big, wasn't it? It was a fairly big success, Hylix 1 and 2.
Hylix is his computer game Glasses Purple Yellow Diamond. I think NitroRad pushed 1 into bigger spheres, but 2 stood by itself as a strong game. 1 was really held back by RPG Maker.
I thought Hylix 1 was like really solid.
Oh, that's that game NitroRad played. Yeah, that looked interesting.
I think I remember seeing his video on it, and he said that Hylix 1 was like really esoteric, and like the puzzles in it didn't make sense. I didn't get that at all. I got through the whole game and I was like, I didn't have any issue with any puzzles at all. And I feel like I'm not like a genius or anything. I'm not like trying to say I'm like high IQ gamer. I was waiting for like a puzzle to like get me stuck, and it just never happened. I had a blast all the way through Hylix 1. It was a pretty breezy game. I think I finished it like 4 to 5 hours. Let me check my like playtime on Hylix. I'm actually curious.
Wait, is that a PNG tuber or a VTuber because of the hand?
I mean, that is up to your discretion. I don't know if it really matters. Hylix. I've got 5.5 hours on Hylix. That sounds about right.
Hylix 1 is only 4 hours long IIRC.
That checks out.
NitroRad is my main guy on RPG Maker projects though. That engine can run for sure. Fear and Hunger 2 Tamina is one of my favorite games of all time. I am a watch some anime.
Alright, you have a good time. I have a friend of mine who is obsessed with Fear and Hunger, and I just don't really get it. I mean, I, like, kind of get it, but it just seems like a very unpleasant game to play. And I didn't even know it had a sequel until, like, way later. I was like, what? That's been out for how long? I was surprised. I didn't even know if 2 was any good.
There was another stream. What's up?
What's up?
I love it much more for the lore and storytelling than the gameplay.
Sure.
I dig his horror stuff.
People have been saying that Bloom Pop Disc 1 is analog horror, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I mean, there's like kind of scary
Animating
things.
hands is so hard.
Animating hands is, You know what? I will take animating hands over animating feet any day. Feet are, a whole
You could
different
make it
beast.
scary. Hints of horror, but not really.
Exactly. I'm gonna assume that's referring to Disc 1. It's like,
Good point. Yo, you eat that spare soup yet?
yeah, I ate that, like, I think I ate that during the last stream. I did it very stealthily.
Punchy dot.
Yes, I'm very unfortunate.
Can you add a Bloom Pop anti-piracy screen horror video to your list of epic videos? No soup as a mer. Fucked up. Soup Ninja.
There might be something for that crowd if you want something more, maybe not scary, but,
Hope we get cranberry ASMR soon.
spooky. You might see something spooky from Bloom Pop if you look hard enough.
Or some Bat Cookie ASMR.
I forgot about Bat Cookie.
Can we hold a memorial service for Punchy on the Discord server?
Sure. Knock yourself
Whispers into Mike asterisk boo.
out.
Ah, that scared me. Spooky.
Oh, he's real excited.
Wonder what costumes the Bloom Popcasts will wear for Halloween.
That really changed the whole vibe, didn't it? It's because it needs to be not pure white, but like sort of an off-white. That looks a bit better. There we go. Have his eyes sparkle a little bit in the animation. There we go.
I wanna be Ice King.
They would have to be some sort of era-appropriate, I bet River would be some sort of, like, era-appropriate, like, Spirit Halloween, like, tie-in, costume. What was coming out in 2002?
Invader Zim. Scream maybe.
Scream is easy, and you could still get Scream today.
Ghostbuster 2.
Ghostbusters 2 didn't come out in 2002, did it? Yeah, it was way earlier, wasn't it? I'm talking like something that like just recently came out in the early 2000s that would have had like
Psychonauts.
No, you're on the wrong thread. I'm talking like you walk into a Spirit Halloween, and there's like, think like popular movies that came out at the time that have that something that like was popular in 2002 but is not popular today.